Hi.
Mm,
See if I can turn this up.
Nothing. How's it going?
Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, it's got recording. All right, guys, I'm going to kick off for us. So welcome to all of you that have made this a priority tonight to be on with us live. I'm so thankful for you to be here. Good thinking. Let me go ahead and mute you guys out real quick. So excited that you're here. I just wanted to give you a little background as to kind of what's going on, and then I'm going to share a little bit about my team's goals, and then let Brittany share a little bit about what her team's goals are for this year. So give you a little background. Obviously, you guys saw pictures. Brittany and I were in Naples this weekend. We were also with Team Motivate and Inspire with Christy Lyons as their leader. And we just had an incredible time. Brittany earned that trip, and actually we had 3 other coaches earn the trip as well that were unable to attend. But she earned it basically for being a diamond leader on our team and holding that through the end of the year. Also, Ashley, Billy, and Allison did qualify for that trip as well. They just unfortunately couldn't be with us, but we had an incredible time. Just literally being girls, like no kids, no husbands, just drinking wine and hey guys, and just really having a good time. But also, and I think Brittany said this, when we went, we didn't necessarily expect our businesses or our mindset maybe to shift or something like that. Like we went in with the intention of we're going to have fun, and we actually came out of it like, okay, we had a lot of fun, but you also grew a lot as a person, as a leader, and kind of set our soul on fire kind of feeling. So we came together and decided, like, we need to share this with our team. We need to get everyone on board with us, and share with you guys what our vision is for 2017, and also with obviously the intention of you and your goals, and what role you can play in that as well. So thank you guys for playing a part in this, and for being a part of this, and for being on again live tonight. So I'm going to share a little bit about my personal goals as far as my Team Fit Inferno, and kind of what we're going to be going for this year. Brittany's going to share a little bit about her goals, and then we're going to break down what February is going to look like, what this mentorship is going to look like, what to expect from us, and just kind of outline that for you, so you guys have a plan in your head. So I'll start with my goals, I guess. So as you guys know, Team Fit Inferno has been an elite team 2 times, 2 years in a row. Obviously, that's something I do want to repeat for the 3rd time this year, which honestly, when we got to thinking about our goals and all of that kind of thing this past weekend, some of the subject came up that how do we as leaders have our own personal goals, and we don't necessarily want to project them onto our team as far as like, well, here's my goals, so you guys better work for it kind of thing. We want to project, here's my goals, but I want them to completely align with your goals. And so if my goal is to have an elite team, that just means that the leaders on my team, we're going to be pulling you, catapulting you to achieve your goals. So I wanted to put emphasis on that this is, I'm sharing my goals, but the intention is to actually know more about your goals and get those aligned, and get you pushing for those, if that makes sense. I hope I'm able to be clear about this. So Team Fit Inferno, obviously we want to hit elite again this year. Basically, that means that we are going to be building leaders. And, it starts right here in this group. We've hand-selected each and every one of you to be a part of this, because we know that your goals are to be a leader on the team, first and foremost, and we know that you have the potential to do that, and now we want to give you the tools and run with that. I see our team as a top 100 team for the second year in a row. I think we could be higher than that, but I also don't want to necessarily focus on those ranks. I want to see each and every one of you meet your income goals, meet your rank advancement goals, and meet the goals that each of you are looking to do. And I think by doing that, that will naturally make the goals of Team Fit Inferno just fall into place. I hope that makes sense. So Brittany, I want you to share a little bit about your goals. Let me unmute you here. I guess you can unmute yourself, but there you go.
Oh, okay. Am I ready? All right. Yeah, I'll share my goals just briefly. I just kind of want to talk about the trip just a little bit. I kind of shared with my team just that I had a big epiphany on the trip. I realized that, one of the biggest ways that I was failing my team is that I haven't been pushing them to their potential. And I think it was because when I was thinking about rank advancing and, going for an elite team, which is one of my goals this year, is to be an elite team. I got really caught up in just thinking that, I don't want it to be just about rank advancing and the numbers and all of that. But when I went to the retreat and I saw so many of these other leaders, women that were amazing, but just, regular women. But what I took away from it was that being an elite team, there are numbers involved in that, but underneath it is these amazing organizations. Women who have elite teams are building leaders. And so I came out of that kind of realizing my fault as a person, which is that I don't typically, a lot of times I'm afraid to push people to their potential for fear that I'll push them away. And so, I was talking to Jen, and I just think what's so great about this business is that in order for your business to grow, you have to grow as a person. And really when you stop growing as a person is when your business stops growing. So I felt like that was kind of a big growth for me that happened like instantly. It was just like, I realized what I need to do. And so I don't want to be afraid anymore to push for those rank advancements, as long as I am holding on to, as long as I'm doing it in the right way, which is, I don't want to push for a rank advancement if I'm not helping my team build. I want my team to meet their goals, and I want that to help me meet my goals. I don't want to meet my goals if it's just some, go business. And underneath, I'm not building leaders, we're not helping people or anything like that. So I've really kind of just gone back to the drawing board, and I want everything to be this higher mission of serving people. Truly, Success Club points are points, but I don't want to focus on that. Underneath those points, those are people. Those are people that we're helping. And so I want all of those to be people that we're helping, and then I want every diamond, every leader on my team to not just be a diamond, but to be a diamond that's a leader being built, meaning you're meeting income goals for your family, you're growing as a person. That is my goal for my team. And so that's kind of the point of this mentorship. I think that when we were on the trip, and just kind of being like immersed with a bunch of other coaches, and it's just super motivational, super inspiring. And what I realized is when you have kind of that momentum working together with a bunch of people, it's just, I don't know, it's like you feed off of each other and that momentum kind of carries you. So that's kind of what we want to do with the mentorship. What I personally want to do with my coaches is get better at giving you guys a plan, a vision. I realized you met with Brandy Boss. That was the first time I ever met her, and she was amazing at what I've learned. What has gotten her to where she is, and why she has so many amazing leaders on her team, is because she gave them that vision. She let them know that whatever they wanted to do was possible, and I realized that's what I've been lacking. I've been like, okay, let's do the vital behaviors, and it will come, and all this, but I never said, all right, let's set a goal. Let's do this. Let's break it down. This is what needs to happen for you to get there. So, that's kind of what my next step as a leader is going to be. And I really want to help all my girls implement that. So the first step is going to be figuring out what you want. Is it an income goal? Let's make baby goals. Is it an income goal? Is it a rank advancement? Let's start with, I want to help this many people get started this month. And that goes back to Success Club. And so yeah, we're going to be working on setting your goal, figuring out what you guys want for the business. And I'm so on board with what Jenny said. We talked about this a lot on the trip. I I want us being an elite team to mean that you guys are hitting your goals, making me hit my goals. And it's all about aligning our goals. I don't want to ever project my goals onto people. So that comes in. I just want to know what you want. And then I'm going to help you get that vision and that plan to get there. And I'm pretty sure Jen's on the same page with me. So, yeah, I think she's going to talk a little bit about what the mentorship is going to entail. There's going to be like 4 weeks of Zooms. And I really just, if you guys can go all in on this, I really think it'll give you guys that momentum to really take it to the next level. So that's where I'm at.
Definitely. Well, first of all, I didn't even touch on this, but I am going to touch on this. And Brittany, you're so good with your words. Like, I feel like I'm like trying to say what I want to say, and then you're just like say it perfectly. So absolutely mimic exactly what she said. But I do want to touch on this. One thing that her and I worked on the trip. Obviously, it's like personal growth. It's almost like you're being with these leaders and you're trying to figure out, more about yourself and, more about your leadership style. And what we figured out is what she said about herself is I haven't been giving you guys goals and visions and really pushing you for those things. And I said, I feel like I'm good at giving goals and pushing. I don't know if I'm good at the big vision, but I definitely know I'm not good at the relationship building. And so I just wanted to air that out with you guys. I know I kind of gave it a little apology post in the Team Fit Inferno page. I'm noticing, and it like literally came to light at this retreat that like I'm actually listening to a book called The Outward Mindset. Literally like the first chapter, I'm like, oh my God, this is me, it basically shares, think about not the top, but think about your most favorite people in the world. The people that you look up to, that you spend most time with, your best friend, your husband, whoever that is. And think about what they all have in common. And for me, I was like, I don't know, they all have in common a way that they make you feel. And so the reason you like them so much and the reason that you care about them so much is because they make you feel a certain way. And so myself as a leader, it was like hit on the head again, like reiterating to me, how do I make my coaches feel? And I don't know that I necessarily give you guys the recognition, the pep, like the love that you guys need, or I haven't been. I want to change that. I was joking with Nathan at dinner tonight. I'm like, I noticed just in hearing that Nathan always makes me feel amazing. I mean, this is just my relationship with my husband, so you can see how it will trickle through the rest of my life. He always makes me feel amazing. I don't think I make him feel amazing, and which makes me think that I also do that to everybody else in my life. And so, that's a big, that was like a big realization this weekend. And then of course, freaking listening to this book again, it's like literally beating me over my head. It's something I'm obviously working on. So I wanted to bring that to you guys. So you guys knew that for some reason I have this like wall or like this, I'm like closed for some reason. And I don't feel like I am, but I am. So I wanted to open that up and know that you guys can come to me with anything. Like I love listening. I love helping you dissect whatever you're going through and all of that. And I want us to be friends first and foremost, and our business goals. Like I want us to run as as a big group of friends towards these goals. I want us to be freaking, I don't know, hanging out and, being excited that we're all leaders, we're all diamond and above leaders, you know what I mean? If that's your goal, of course. So yeah, okay, so let's go on. This 4 weeks, Brittany and I have mapped it out. We want to do one Zoom chat with you each week. And it will be just I'd say 30 minutes unless it gets long with questions and things like that. And there's some things we're working through. But definitely just want to do like 30 minutes a week where we can check in, get any questions answered, maybe have a topic that we discuss. But just a way to hold us all accountable. You know what I mean? I want to tonight, Tuesday nights, I think is what we kind of planned on that. I think the only one that may be a conflict, I think is the 14th is Valentine's Day is a Tuesday night. So we may switch that one around, but just plan on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Us all jumping on here for those Zoom chats, right, Brittany? That's what we decided.
Yeah.
Okay. We will have a topic each week. Do you want me to go through the topics, Brittany? Or
yeah, Yeah, that's cool.
So week 1, we're going to be talking about putting our fears aside. And we'll go into it in the group, but I do just want to hit these points for you so you can kind of see what to look forward to and what to get excited about. But putting our fears aside, we will have a post in there. Brittany and I will be going live some days, and then we'll also have one assignment a week, and it'll be something, something simple, but something to get you moving your business forward.
And then can I just say something before you go on? Probably, well, at least what I want my girls to know, I don't know about you, but before we have the Zoom for next week, I want my girls to write out what their goals are, short-term and long-term, and then send them to me so that I know what they are, and then we can get that plan going. Because I want you guys to have that intention the entire time we're doing this mentorship, because I was talking to Jen about this the other day, but it's really crazy how your mind works. And if you think about it, like when you have a goal for something, as soon as you set your mind to that, like even me, it's like, okay, it's getting down to the end of the month. Maybe I'm at like SC8 or whatever. It's like, all right, I want to hit 10 or whatever. My mind immediately goes to work. Like, okay, how can I make this happen? Who is really close to getting started? Who have I been talking to for many months? Like, who can I go back to and see? Like, let's get you ready. Like, who can I kind of, get ready to pull the trigger type of a thing. But had I not set that intention, it's not going to happen. Like, your mind is a tool that's the purpose of your mind. And if you don't have a goal, that's when your mind starts like, wandering. Your mind is like a dog. Like I don't know, I'm going off tangent here, but like it wants things to chew on. Like it wants something to do.
I love that.
So, when you have a goal and you set that intention, it's going to go to work for you for your benefit. It's true, really, like you're bored. It's like your mind, like, it's probably why when people are bored, they'll keep it busy. And so people who don't have a passion and a goal to work on, like they just overeat and they play mindless games and things like that. But anyways, my point is I want you guys to have that goal set and keep it in your mind throughout the whole
up front. And I'd love to do one-on-one with each of you. I'll reach out to each of you individually and just like a quick 15-20 minute goal setting kind of,
Yeah.
So week 1, putting your fears aside. Week 2, money-making activities. We're going to be just diving right into, what are the daily things that you need to be doing in order to make money at this, because that's a big reason.
And not waste your time.
Yeah, that's been your wheels. And one of the big reasons most of us are here is because, yes, we want to help people, but we also want to help ourselves and our families. And money is a big factor in that. So we want to talk about that. Week 3, having a diamond mindset and building your tribe. Even using that word diamond, we wanted to put it in there, but more so a leadership mindset, building your tribe and setting yourself up for that leadership mindset. And then week 4, building with a servant heart. And I love that last one, building with a servant heart, because I think most of you have figured this out, but if you haven't, the very best way to build your business is by serving others and giving to them first and foremost. And your business will flourish just by giving, So I hope you guys are excited. I know I am. I'm excited to, just get on with Zoom with you once a week and, bring our wine or whatever and just hang out and have fun. I'd love to any local people. Actually, I think all of us on here are local. It'd be awesome to meet up. Maybe have a celebration mid-month or the end of the month.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Like when we're done, yeah.
That'd be awesome. So what questions can we answer for you guys right now? And yeah, what questions? Anybody have questions? We just kind of want to do a welcome kickoff to make sure you guys knew, like, this is what's going to happen. Oh, I wanted to talk about this real quick. Brittany kind of touched on it, but I wanted to say this. Go into this month of February with an all-in mindset, that you're going to give your all to this mentorship. Every, video, every assignment. Obviously, we know you can't be live on every single thing that we do, but really, really set your intention to gobble up any information that we're going to be giving to you, any live videos, any assignments, any YouTube videos we're going to be sharing. Just really set your intention that you're going to be present in this group and give it your all. Oh, and I also posted, I think this will help you with that, little like pod, Success Club partner or pod, like post in there. I wanted us to all kind of like comment on there, and you guys can kind of pair each other up. I know we do have some success partners already in the group, and that's totally cool. You guys can definitely keep your own partners. But if you wanted to add somebody, or if you don't have a success partner and you want to, your goals align with their goals, reach out to each other. It's a great way to A, build a friendship, and B, hold each other accountable and grow together. I know I have met my very best friends in Beachbody. You know, my very best friends live in Maryland, Houston, you know, and it's all because of Beachbody. So definitely don't skip that step. You know, it might be funny and uncomfortable at first to pair up with someone, but it definitely pays off in the end. So yeah, so I'd love to see some comments on there, kind of sharing with the group what you're going for, so you guys can kind of pair each other up. Any questions? Time is it? We're right on time.
We're on time, so.
Good. Well, if you guys don't have any questions.
All right, so cool. So I guess we get a bit of your goals, and yeah, like I said, for my girls, shoot me over your short term and long term, and then I'd love to chat with all of you one-on-one and just kind of break it down, you know, set some real plan into motion.
Absolutely. Are you guys excited? Awesome.
Hey, look, you guys.
Well, I'm so excited to be a part of this, and we're going to do an official, I'll probably send a message in here just reminding you of sending your goals to your coach and setting up one-on-ones, and then be looking for the first bit of content tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone.
Okay. All right, bye.
See y'all later.